boys and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hello, folks. I'm here. I made it. Just barely. It's been one of them days. I am dead ass tired. I'm going to be straight up with you. Hey, I'll say hi to everybody in the chat in a few minutes. Let me go ahead and bring it. It has been a long day. I was telling Charles a little bit ago behind the scenes. I went to sleep early, didn't finish out Uncle Bill's show, and I fell asleep right after I got off. I'd taken a nap between the art show and Uncle Bill's show. And then I woke up about 3:30 this morning. Judy woke up about 4. She decided she wanted to be up because she slept most of yesterday. So at 4 o'clock, I'm sitting there drinking coffee and getting woke up, and I've been up ever since. And it is now 7 p.m. in the great state of Oklahoma. So let's just go ahead and jump in here and bring in my good buddy, none other than Mr. Art Carlson. Hey. Oh, man. What a day. I'll go into more details, but yeah, it's just, I've been up and I am dragging ass. I'm telling you.
You like my background?
I do. What is that?
That is from Faversham Park, which is just south of where I live.
Yeah,
and
I like that.
This is from my fishing channel.
Your fishing channel. Excellent, excellent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, long day at the office for me, that's for sure. Excellent. So let's bring in, let's start with the next one in line here. The Thunder from Down Under, Mr. Dominic.
Hello to everybody in the chat.
And, of course, without no further ado, our good friend and one of the three gimps, everybody's favorite Chaz, here is Charles Galuski. However you say your last name, Charles.
It's a short U, like Lust or Luck or
Galuski. Galuski. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But who knows? I'll forget it by next week and say it another way, you know. Yeah. But I'm in Oklahoma. But we say things different down here anyways, like Warsh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you put an R in everything.
We put an R in there, yeah.
My dad used to say that, and he was born and raised right locally.
Okay. He said Warsh too. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
That's what I grew up hearing. Of course, my mother, I think she put an R in it. She was born and raised right there. She's born in Loveland, but then raised in Denver. Yeah, my grandmother went to visit some friends that week, and surprise, it was time to deliver.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it was, of course, back then they did it at home, so she was at a friend's house. Yeah. Anyways, so let's just jump right in here, and I'll start at the top of the list and go right on down. We got Jody, Drone Shots. We got TJ, Giggles and Drones. Yep. That would be TJ. Mm-hmm. We got Yellow Rose Drones.
That'd be Lee.
Lee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And let's see, Jaybird.
That'd be Joey.
Joey, yeah.
Right.
Okay, Yellow Rose Drones, a Grumpy Vlogger, that would be me. Okay. Mm-hmm. USA Drone Flyer Captain Joe America, that would be Joe. The X-Wing, and I know his name, but yeah, thank you. My mind went, I'm running on, and there's that Northside Hawkeye. That's that Italian feller from down under.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Cool Cat, welcome. Cool Cat. Let's see. Yeah. Droner Gaming RP, that would be Justin. And
yep.
Let's see. Thunderbird 6, that's Glenn. He's also from down under. We got a lot of the Aussies in tonight. Trevor, who is from Adelaide area. Yeah, another. The X-Wing's an Aussie. Trevor's an Aussie. You're an Aussie. Thunderbird 6, Grant. Yeah, Grant.
And 5. That's 5 now.
5, yeah. Shifty FPV.
Yep.
And all right, and let's see. We said Grant and USA. We got. Oh, we do.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Lake Pilot is here.
That'd be Jack.
Jack. Yes, I know. Guys, my mind is so bad I forget what I ate yesterday, so I have it all on the phone. But the problem was I forgot to turn my phone on, so it's still, So I'm faking it.
Probably
Okay,
good.
that's why I've got this crew here, so they can come up with the names that my old mind just don't want to work.
Yep.
And let's see,
Poor John
Jay
B.
Bird,
Ken
yeah,
Heron, Ken Dono, Billy Kyle.
right. Wrong stream, Max Air 420. Hello, Max. Welcome to my side of it.
Chris
Give it-
Rollins is in the chat.
Oh, great.
Of course he is. Of course he
Chris
is.
Rollins, Ed, Ed from North
The
Carolina.
Grumpy
Not
Vlogger,
Ed.
yes. You're right, Max. That's Lloyd. He said the Grumpy Vlogger. That's Lloyd, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys, I don't know if they had them down in Australia, but do you guys remember these little candies called Nico? They were the, Well, all they are is really hard sugar candies. All they are. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
they got powdered sugar on them to keep them from sticking to each other, and candy,
David,
you know,
AZ.
candy nickels. So, and I've ate these all my life. Well, you can't hardly find them anymore, but the Tractor Supply, and you hardly ever find them. Usually, you find them in the multi-flavor, but Tractor Supply has them in just the chocolate, which is my favorite, of course.
Hey,
So,
we got David,
Jim.
AZ Drone Dude, and Jim of Jim's Drone.
Jim's Droning, yes, welcome. And somebody, because I forgot to send you one, if somebody wants to send Justin a link, that would be great. If Justin has time to come in, I sent one to Jim Beausharp, but he was dragging tail today. I understand for sure. 'Cause
We got SK Lifty.
SK Lifty, hello. Okay.
And let's see. Did you send a link to Ron?
I did, yes.
Okay. About
East Coast Thrills,
Chris
hello.
Oh, East Coast Thrills, yes.
No, I forgot to send one to Chris. Like I said, I got about. I didn't even. Okay, so we came out. Judy wanted to get up, so we started, our day at
Right.
4:00 this morning, and we came out here into the living room, and then poor old Bear decided that his sister has. Hey, Captain Ray, welcome.
Hello,
Glad to have you on here.
Hey. The real Captain Ray.
Pleasure.
The
Yeah.
real Captain Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so we've been up, and today, there we go. Let's just go ahead and bring this.
All right.
Bring in our. There you go. The youngin. And anyways, so today Bear decided because his sister has been in heat. Okay.
Hello, Barkley.
And so he's being protective. And I found out Saturday when our cousins were here, she's learned how to escape out of our backyard.
Uh-oh.
Now, I think I got the problem solved. I think what happened is the drive-through gate didn't get shut properly, and she slipped out. We were loading up. We had an extra scooter that we were giving to my cousins to take up to one of the other could take up to their parents, who was my first cousin.
Right.
Anyways, while we were out there, that little scooter, she's running around, and I chased her, and I walked all the way around our house, all the way around the next house and the third house, and it's just like, it was like I was ready to kill her. So she may be with child. God, I hope.
Uh-oh.
Who knows what in the hell it's going to be? Because all our dogs are fixed, so it ain't them. So we don't know what they are. But anyways, so Bear has been, filling his post toasties. He's been his Wheaties have been coming on strong, and today he decided.
Barkley.
Okay, Barkley, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Barkley, yeah, Barkley. My mind just went blank on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, Barkley.
And finish the story, please.
Yeah, I'm going to try to. So, anyways, Bear decided he didn't like Ranger trying to, beg food from Judy. So he decided to give Ranger, our 120 plus pound Great Pyrenees, a piece of his mind, and he just about lost his whole damn head because Ranger's had about enough of that little shit as he could stand, and he just and the dog went yelping the other way. So today I had to, yeah, pretty much, and I had to go buy a kennel to put Bear in. I bought a small kennel, one that's big enough for him to move around in and stuff. So he's going to have to go back to kennel train for a little while until he learns his attitude. His barking is. Did you have to have the dog talk with your dog where the puppies came from? Well, Judy kept saying, I think she might be pregnant. No. But I'm beginning to think when I found out she could get out of the yard,
Ooh.
and I about had a heart attack chasing that damn dog. She wouldn't come to me. She made me run around 4 different yards, and they're all 100 by 2. They're all 100 by 100 yards or bigger.
Well, she could get other dogs to come to her.
Yeah, that was it. I guess anyways, a little hussy, pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do that. So at the last minute, but at 4:30, Judy says, "Well, we need new dog beds for all the dogs, so you need to run and get that. Oh, and I want some egg drop soup, and you need to pick up a kennel and you need to get them some dog treats, and I need some sleepy time too." I'm like, God, I got a show to do, so that's why all the invites were late getting sent out because I didn't get back here until 10 after 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Dominic's bad, Rod. He likes to take over the show.
Yeah.
Yes, there he is. 107 Drones. He's lurking. Mark White. Jim's droning. Okay.
Why not?
I think I'm caught up.
Rod.
So anyways, what's everybody been doing today? Besides
Yeah,
working,
well,
of course.
Not much for me. I've only just started.
Well, that's true. So
Well,
what's
I've been-
Tuesday looking like anyways?
Well, it's pretty drab and dreary here, actually.
Mr. JRC, welcome.
Hello, Mr. JRC.
What's up, John?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to warm up.
Well, it has definitely been a hot one here today, that's for sure.
Yeah. Same here. Got up to 99 today.
Yay.
But it's a
we
dry
were-
heat.
I don't have any Vegemite with me, Mr. JRC.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's worse than Lloyd's depression candy. Oh,
No.
That's it, you gotta. Hey,
Vegemite rule.
Vegemite is okay once you get used to it.
oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
we're at
I think-
44% humidity, and we were at about 50% humidity earlier this evening. It was 103 degrees out, so
Oh, boy.
yeah, it was rough. But,
yesterday or Sunday it was really bad in Florida. It was 96, but felt like 107 with 73% humidity.
yeah,
Oh, boy.
yeah,
It was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's that old El Nino or whatever the hell they're calling it.
Yep.
That's the only
That's what
thing
it's
that's
called.
protecting us.
Well, and yeah, you're right. That's what's keeping the hurricanes down right now.
Mm.
Hmm.
But yeah,
What would you rather, heat or hurricanes?
Definitely heat, but they said if that El Nino disappears at all, if it
Hey,
loses
Johnny.
its strength and stops, we're done because they recorded the water down here in Florida at almost 100 degrees. It was right 98 degrees, I think, is what they recorded
Yeah.
it down at the tip there.
yeah, and they're worried that's going to stop. That's going to stop the El Nino from cause it to stop in its tracks and then bring all that warm water up into the it's going to start creating some hurricanes. That's what they're worried about. I said it'll be a late start if it does, and if it so. Hello, Johnny Drone Flyer, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could you imagine a hurricane? Normally they're in like 80-degree weather. Could you imagine them in 90-degree weather or
Oh, yeah.
heat in the ocean? Oh my God, I would feel those things so crazy.
Yeah, there's a guy. I think it's Ryan Hall. Y'all is the name of his channel. He does weather mapping and forecasting, and he said that says it's supposed to. Hot Rod says it's supposed to get predicted to get stronger, but they said because of that high temperatures out in the Atlantic, that part of the Atlantic, that they're worried that it's going to stop the El Nino and bring in possibly as many as 6 major storms or major hurricanes. You know,
Okay.
What word?
John, I know
What word?
exactly what word Johnny's talking about. Starts with an H.
We don't have them here.
Billy Tompkins and Brett Lambo drives Zambo. Brett,
Hey.
your package is on its way. He won the
Hey,
toffee.
Brett,
Oh, did he?
Maddie's drone will
And
Hey, Matty.
Warren
Gucci.
Akira show, I call
Kira
him.
show.
He's getting the little
Warren.
flute whistle keychain.
Thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thingamabob.
Mhm.
So how many of y'all went to see the Barbie movie this weekend?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll go and see that.
Oh yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
know what all the fuss is about.
I don't know.
Oh,
the most-
it's-
It's not even really about Barbie. It's almost like an anti-Barbie movie.
Oh, okay. If it's anti-Barbie, I'd be in that.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, hey Maddie. From what I understand, Ken's a total idiot. But you know,
yeah.
who's it?
Guys these days.
Ryan? Is
Ryan
it what,
Gosling.
Yeah. Well, he plays an idiot most of the time. Anyway, I think he is an idiot personally. But you know.
Oh, he was good in The Big Short, though, if you ever seen that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good movie.
He's done a few that he's okay in. But he's one of those that just I don't know. I won't pay to go see it if it's something and it's got a couple other people I like in it. Yeah, okay.
He's a good supporting actor. I don't know about a main character.
Yeah, exactly. Are there actually 7 different Barbies in it? Who knows? There might be.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that. You know, that's the first one of those kind of movies that's been put out by, you know, some of the wackos that's actually done. You know, it's the first time they've done pretty good at the box office for a change.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, I
No,
can't believe
I
it.
think they should have FPV Barbie.
There you go.
Mhm.
FPV Barbie, that'd work. Yeah,
And shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah.
shrimp
Well,
on the
that's just what
Barbie.
Ken is.
They should have had her with a barbecue, and then you could have a Barbie making a Barbie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honestly, think
Now
should
they've
have, tried
combined
her hair
2
back,
movies. It's called
Oh, my God, John.
Barbenheimer.
Yep.
That was good. I'm sorry.
I've always wondered that, Jay Bird. Would the Australians find Outback Steakhouse offensive? Because they always do
Yeah.
an Australian accent in the commercials.
Yeah, they always do a piss poor one too. Usually,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. Americans cannot do an Australian accent. Actually, we can do very few accents. We're lucky if we can do any accent. You know, there's a few actors that can pull it off, but not too many. But the British, they can't really do an Aussie accent, but they can pull off an American accent. But when it comes to a group of English-speaking people that can pull off accents, heads up, it's Australians. You know, they just, for some reason, they can pull off an accent better than anybody around. So,
Well, it's weird how singers lose their accent when they sing. Like, look how deep Ozzy Osbourne's accent was, but
Yeah.
when you listen to his music, you would think he was American. Like, he just
Yeah.
doesn't have that
Yeah.
accent.
right, right.
Mhm.
Well,
Born in
it's
the
like
UK.
it's like people that have a stutter or stammer. When they sing, they don't have that.
Mhm.
You know, there's a guy that lived next door to us. He had really bad stammer, but put a guitar in his hand, let him start singing, and he was damn good at it. You know, and he had zero stammer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, interesting.
So,
Well, isn't that how they get rid of the stuttering now? Is with the implants they do, it plays back what they're saying to themselves. And then that causes them to get rid of the stutter if they can hear themselves talking. I think
yeah,
it is
that's
something like that.
yeah. usually that's if it's really severe and if there's a pathological reason why they stutter. But if it's, like I had a stutter, and I still do. I have to be careful though.
Still
Shut up, Art. I still do. Yes. When I get around people that stammer, that's when it gets bad.
Stammer?
Yes.
Jimmy!
Be all about motor skills.
Yeah.
Jimmy!
Yeah. It's really hard because there's
You just.
asshole. In the band that I was in, one of the bass singer, I did not know he stuttered, and we'd been friends, but for whatever reason, but he started having problems that day, and it's like I noticed he was stuttering, and like I listened to him for a little bit, and we were talking, and it kept getting worse. I said, "Would you quit doing that?" He says, "I can't help it." He says, "It just kicked in this week for some reason." Okay, and before it was all over, I was stammering too. Yeah. And the two of us, finally, we actually had to. They got to laughing at us, and we couldn't stop laughing, and we couldn't quit stuttering. So we took a break, and he went to one end of the building, and I went clear to the other side of the building.
You, Lloyd.
Yeah, exactly. Lloyd and the non-PC gimp. That's it right there. That's why I'm a gimp. I stutter. Yeah.
Yep.
But.
Well, at least you don't have Tourette's. Fuck up! There you go.
Oh, there's that girl on YouTube that has the videos that she has Tourette's.
Yep.
Oh, it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that one I don't understand. I don't, I mean, I went through speech therapy when I was a kid to get rid of the stutter, but there was when my MS first hit and my body just shut down, basically. It was so bad that Judy and my daughter would finish all my sentences for me because they got tired of waiting on me, Dad, you started telling that story an hour and a half ago. It's supper time. Would you hurry up? I said, I'm trying. Yeah.
Golly.
That's why I'm crunching on candy to kind of keep my mind off of listening to your smart ass.
Well, how about a magician with Tourette syndrome? Yeah. Pick a card. Pick a fucking card! Fuck. Can't wait to see him do his sword swallowing bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yep, you come to my channel, you go to our channel, and you don't hear any of this shit. You come to my channel, and I've got all the
screw you
politically incorrect. Yeah, exactly. It's like
piss off.
But I find that I don't have the problem when I'm doing ventriloquism with stuttering.
Yeah, it's because you're thinking about something else, and you've distracted
yourself
from stuttering.
Yeah. Well, hell, that's the other problem. Sometimes I don't know if it's a stutter or if I just forgot what the hell I was going to say. You never know with me.
Maybe your brain is stuttering.
That's it right there. Art still needs a new writer. You're right, Trevor. He does. Yeah. Yeah. So when that's because you're right. It's the dummies doing the talking. As long as the dummies talk, I'm okay. So if they announce, dummy does all the talking. Yeah, that's right. May have to bring him in here in a little bit and let him finish up the show because I'm forgetting where the hell I was going. Maybe he can think of something interesting to say. But, but I have been 3D printing. Shut up, Art. It's gonna be all night long. I can already tell. This is gonna be a long day. Shit, we're only 25 minutes into the show. I was hoping it was damn near over.
Yeah, half an hour in and we're already tired.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyways, I've been doing some 3D printing, and of course, I have the AnchorMate M5 3D printer, which is a very fast printer. Ken Dono got one from Anchormate, and he reviewed it and gave it a good review, and that's part of the reason that I bought it. I'd been looking at it anyways, and it prints really fast, but you give up a little quality when you print, 250 millimeters a second. It's a little fast to be slinging it, to be slinging it. So, and I'm not that good at working with the slicer, so I had to really shut up, Art. I had to really work today because I found out, I was printing way too fast. So I finally figured out how to do it and slow it down, and I started coming out with some really good prints today. And
Good.
so when I first started, it was perfect. I fired it up out of the box, but I started getting a little more complicated stuff, and that's when I started having problems with bed adhesion and plus, the filament is not dry because we've had such high friggin' humidity. Then that does make a difference. So now I'm going to build a filament dryer for it, so that keep that.
We call that a
hopefully.
dehumidifier.
Yes. I need another cigarette.
Let
Yeah.
me rattle my throat.
Oh. Yeah, Trevor. The writers are on strike, but I don't think it affects Art's comedy at all.
Nope.
Yes, Mark, I do have a mute button. Unfortunately, I also made him an administrator on the channel so he can unmute himself. Damn it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but I do like the Anchormate. I mean, it's really user friendly. It's pretty, took me a little bit today, and man, it does some really, really good prints. Once you get it dialed in, it doesn't take a lot. Maybe I didn't explain it completely. Every time I get my utility bills, I stutter, and then it turns into Tourette's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be a boring damn show if I can't think of anything more to talk about. So, hey, who's going to buy the new, what the hell's that new drone coming out?
Air
Oh,
3.
yeah, the Air 3.
Yeah.
Nope.
I am tapped out.
Yeah, I am too.
Me too. I just bought a potato. And it should be
Oh, you
here
did?
later this week. Yep.
Oh, did you buy another one on policeauction.com or whatever it is?
Yeah, I just bought it late last week. Yep.
Okay.
Just got to wait a few months and then they'll turn up. The Air 3 will turn up on the police auctions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
There you go, SEMA 8.
yeah.
How many here have actually flown a SEMA 8 or a SEMA 5?
Nope. I've hooked out a Buds
never.
3. And what is it? Drocon Cyclone? Yeah. Which is the same company as Buds. Yeah.
Well, I started out with a SEMA 5, and then I went to the SEMA 8 because it's a little bit bigger. And and then my son gave me his the Phantom 2? Phantom 2, yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, I think the JJRC and the HHC is the same as the SEMA 8. I think they're all made by the same company. And I had one of the JJRCs as well, and I packed it up and sent it to a buddy down in Texas. He said, I don't want to fly one of those. I said, well, if you can fly this, you can fly anything. So I sent it to him. Here's some batteries. Just put the batteries out in the garage. Of course, he lives in Texas, down by San Antonio. So it's already 120 down there, so he probably needs to not put them in his garage
Would
because
have
they'll
melted.
blow up. Yeah. Yeah, even them little one-cell batteries can cause a fire, especially if you got 3 or 4 of them together.
Yeah.
But I did send him a bag to keep them in, a fireproof bag. So, I said, this is where you need to store these things, because they've been known to burn up.
Yep.
No,
We got
DJI is
Tim
not the only.
Jackson. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. That's my little
Timmy.
buddy.
An unlimited vertigo.
Oh, wow.
Now, is it just
Yeah,
me,
I
or
just.
it's showing you guys every time you guys type something in the chat on the StreamYard chat? It shows it 4 times for me.
Yeah, because it goes to every channel.
Oh, they
Yeah.
started doing that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know that. I was wondering why it was doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just happened to look at because I'm watching the YouTube chat. So, because when I'm watching everybody's show at night, I'm usually on my iPad, which means I got to type in everybody's friggin' long name. Not naming any names. USA Drone Flyer, Captain Joe America.
Or Gene
That is
Fox.
Yeah. Well, Gene. Yeah. Both
By
those
the time
names
you
are.
finish typing his name, the chat would have gone up about 20 posts.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but I've gotten to where I know, I do it so much now that it actually starts filling in, like with Captain Joe America. Well, it fills all that in. All I got to do is start putting it in, and my auto typing picks up, and I can click on it. But because on an iPad and an iPhone, you can't use the @ and have it pop up. It doesn't do that. You have to type in every single letter, or if you've done enough times with USA Drone Flyer. That's one reason I shortened my name, because my channel name was originally Lloyd Mendenhall Dash, the Grumpy Vlogger. Even I got tired of writing that, so my name by itself was long enough, and then like, okay.
Lloyd, when you're on your phone or an iPad, if you access YouTube with a browser, then you can use the app.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
it's only when you try to use the dumb app.
Oh, okay. All right.
So screw
well,
the
then
app.
I'll start doing it that way then. Because that's annoying as hell. I did not know that. Thank you. Well, there, we've learned something educational today.
Yep.
Oh, but let's see, what else was I going to talk? There was something I was going to talk about today, but I can't remember what it is now. So I guess it's not important.
Well, I learned how to. Is that coming from Dominic? That you don't hear that? Anyway, yeah. So I got this Avata drone from policeauction.com. Was able to fly it one time, replaced the sensor on it, and I was able to calibrate it. Now it won't fly because it says it's logged into another account. So I went to DJI and said, hey, I bought this from Police Auction website. And they said, oh, you will have to have them state, yes, we sold serial, this drone, serial number, blah, 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 to Arthur Carlson. And we have no objection to unbinding it. And I'm going through these hoops with the propertyroom.com because they're not doing it right. They sent me like a copy of what I want. And I go, no, you got to put this thing in there. So I had to go through today and tell them, no, you got to put this in quotes. Yes, we sold this serial number drone to Arthur Carlson, and we have no objection to unbinding it. And that would clear it up.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder how many people have run into that problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Chris Waters has been asking me about that. And this is the first time this has happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just seen what Mark R. White said. He said, that's new. They told me there's no way they can unbind it. You have to get the person whose account is bound to unbind it from their account.
Well,
I've got
that
3 drones on other people's accounts. And yeah, it depends. It depends on how you bought them, maybe, because if they were
right. If you
confiscated
have proof of sale, and give that to DJI, then they'll take care of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's a bit of a palaver, though.
yeah, it's probably hit and miss too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it is. You're right, Trevor. It's to stop the theft, but
Mm-hmm.
Understandably.
I mean, because you wouldn't want somebody to be using your drone if they stole it from you or if they'd found
Right.
it.
But, I've been buying drones off a police auction website. They're a law enforcement agency selling this. And my thinking is, the person who lost or had this stolen probably didn't even think about going to DJI and, canceling or closing that account. So that's why you have to go through all of this. And plus they, instead of getting it back, they just say, screw it, I'll just take the insurance on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and it may be because maybe they do. It may be the area that you're in, Mark, because maybe in England they've got stiffer laws, and so they, and I don't know how that works because hell, the company's owned by China, so it's not like it's not like they follow anybody else's rules, but
Yep.
just saying, folks, huh?
Well, the way I looked at it is you don't know if you don't ask. So I just went to DJI and said, hey, this is my problem. How do I fix this? And so
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So hopefully, police. Yeah. Hopefully, propertyroom.com will come through and give me that statement that I could give to them, and they'll take care of it, and I could be flying again.
I think it is.
Otherwise, yeah. Let's see. Art is a police auction. Yeah, it's an online one. Yeah, it's an online police auction. Propertyroom.com. And they are not a sponsor of this show.
Yeah, they're not a sponsor. They should be. They should be a sponsor of my show. You know what? That might be an idea.
Yeah, they should sponsor your channel.
Yeah,
there you go.
Contact them and say,
hey.
Contact them.
Yeah, I ought to, yeah.
I'm buying that your stuff.
Them. Yeah.
There you go.
Go to their marketing department. Hey, I buy a lot of your products. You should
I'm sorry, but
sponsor my channel.
I'm watching Judy on my monitor over here because and she was eating her egg drop soup, and I guess she's decided not to, but Bear keeps trying to go over and check it out, and she has got the maddest look on her face. I figure she's ready to kill him, or I'm going to catch hell when I get into one of the two. It's like, yeah, let's keep the show going, guys. I'm not ready to go find out what she's pissed off about. But the dog was sitting right over her shoulder and just like right there, like, okay. Art needs a Humvee. There you go.
Lake Pilot, they do have cars there, but a lot of them are not in working conditions because, well, a lot of them are police cars, and some of them have damage.
Yes.
Unless you want to buy it for salvage. Yeah. They had a lot of Crown Vics, though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bet. Yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of we have a hello Joe Fotoleo.
Joe Fotoleo.
Hey, Joe.
I got a lot of Apple computers. That makes me more concerned.
Yeah.
Well, looking at their website
in our state, a lot of our police departments, the larger ones, when they get ready to change out their vehicles, they go to smaller departments and ask, are they needing an upgrade in their vehicle? That's how the state, which is really sad, the state buys them from, or works it out between them and one of the other police departments, and my son gets the newest one of the cars that they're getting, but it's always somebody else's hand me down. But it's stripped, and he has to take it down. They have to put the wrap on it and all that stuff, and
put the bar on top.
Yeah, put the bar on top or lights. Yeah, his doesn't have a bar on top. His just has the lights.
Right.
It has a light bar up there, but it's inside, pointed out.
Right.
Rather than the old bar that used to go across the top.
Yeah.
I think the first police car he had did have that. The first one they got him had one of the old, wrap around strap on types. I think like what Ken Heron has on his.
Right.
Yeah. So, but he had a Dodge, and now they wanted to upgrade him to a newer car, so they gave him a Chevy, but it's not a pursuit car. It's not a patrol package. It's just a state
Challenger?
car. Well, the Dodge was, yeah. The Dodge was a Challenger with the hypo package or the patrol package in it. But hello, Andrew. But
Andrew.
the one he's got now is a Chevy. I think it's a Malibu.
Those are good.
But it's with a, I think it may have a V6 in it if he's lucky, but it's definitely not a pursuit vehicle. Like.
Well, here in the Denver metro area, all the cops have SUVs.
Yeah, that's the way they are up in Tulsa too, and that's the way the county sheriff's departments are. They all have SUVs.
Right.
But Tulsa, when James was working for the city of Tulsa, they got a lady mayor, and she was really had all these great, wonderful ideas, and so she went through and bought everybody, bought all the departments, the different patrol departments, the police departments, all the security and all that stuff. She went and bought all new SUVs. Well, she went and bought them all new vehicles. They were like a Chevy C10 pickup, little mini pickups that, she bought those and expected them to be able to chase people down on those things. Of course, they were lucky. They had a 4-cylinder in them. They were lucky if they could hit 60 miles an hour. They couldn't pursue anybody because they were these little. And of course, she didn't last but one go round. And as soon as she got out of office, they
got rid of them.
They got rid of all of them. Yeah, they had a big sale on that one. But she made some enemies, and so then she had to start calling the police to come around and patrol her car or patrol her house. Because I said, well, we can't get there fast enough because we're only driving these little 4-bangers. Sorry, we'll be there when we can.
It'd be even worse if they had an electric police car.
And had the electric cars been out, that's where she would have gone. I know the city of Muskogee has an all-electric.
Hey, we got Brad. Brad Alston.
Hey, Brad Alston,
Brad.
welcome. And Waypoint, New England is here. I don't know if I welcomed him before, but of course Andrew, and I think I've said hi to everybody, and if I haven't, just shout and say, "Hey, you forgot me," which I probably did. Yeah, I haven't seen any all-electric police cars either, but the city here has one of their, not a metro bus, but it's a community bus that they
they've got electric buses here as well.
Yeah, it's and I pulled up next to it and I rolled my window down. I got to admit, it was a little disconcerting to see this glorified van driving down the road and no sound coming. All you could hear is the wheels crunching on the gravel and the because our roads are crap here anyway. So,
Yeah.
but hey, I just found out that they are actually going to put $24 million into our roads. They're going to completely redo our roads. Yeah, right.
Great to hear.
Yeah.
All the cop cars here in my county, for some reason, they do propane. They're all propane.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Well-
they went with that, but
Well, propane's not bad if it's if the engine's set up for it. V8's a V8. As long as it's set up to run the propane. But getting these little four bangers, in a little mini, hell, my minivan could outrun the Tulsa police cars at one point. Because they were just that crappy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our bus now electric
You can have a
hybrid.
four-cylinder car or an electric car. Why not just send out a Mavic 3? Get there quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Aerial surveillance. I think that's
Just
a lot
think
better than-
Just think how short the O.J. Simpson slow speed chase would have been if they'd all been using electric vehicles.
Exactly.
It would have never happened because they'd have run out of electricity long before he ever stopped.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know about how safe they are, Jim. They drive the Dodge Chargers and they're all propane.
Yeah.
He's saying one shot to the trunk.
You're correct.
One shot to
there,
truck.
Trevor.
Well, yeah.
You think you've got potholes?
Yeah,
We've got
you're
more
right,
potholes
Trevor.
than roads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Denver has sinkholes. Yeah.
Actually,
I saw that.
We don't actually have a problem with bad roads around here because so many people are moving here. They're redoing everything. So all our roads have pretty much gotten redone around here. They're all brand new looking.
What pisses me off is they've done the cross street or the street that runs in front of my house. They've done it from just the other side of this cross street all the way out to the next major thoroughfare cross street. They've completely redone that. On the other side, just beyond the cross street, they've redone it all that direction.
That's correct, Brian.
But this damn one block section that I live on,
They haven't touched it.
they haven't touched it. No. It's just,
Well, that's.
I even
because
had a
you live there.
politician. And that's probably it. I had a politician come by and he says,
Hey,
Is there
we
anything
got
I can do for
Jalen
this?
and Charita.
"Oh, hello, Jalen. Welcome."
Hey, Jalen.
Mhm.
Yeah, he come up and knocked on my door and says, "Yeah, I'm going to be running for this district here." Oh, that's good. Anything you could suggest? I said, "Yeah, you see that damn hole in the middle of the street out there and that one down there and the one over there? You could fix those." Well, apparently he didn't get elected because he said, "If I get elected, I'll make sure that's done." So,
Mhm.
or he's a typical politician who's just lying,
Yeah.
But they did announce, it was such a big deal that they actually made it on Tulsa's news. Like, really? Okay, I believe it when I see it, because they've watching from the Philippines. Yes,
Yep.
and Jalen, thank you so much for all the help you've done with my channel because it has helped.
Yep, and my channel and
Yeah.
Mhm.
a few other
It's
people.
finally
channel.
got-
Yeah, we're very grateful to all the work you've done.
Yep. And Jalen came to my live stream Friday night. My fishing.
Oh,
channel.
really?
Yep.
Okay, good, good.
So slowly we'll be building. This will be the new improvement to my channel. This is for my
The new
fishing
background.
channel.
Yeah.
My new background. And with VMix, I have a separate thing. This is for my fishing channel, but on my other one, I do my drone and political channel on that. So, yeah. So now I've got to move all the sound effects over to this channel, so that when I hit the buttons on here, it'll go cha-ching and all that neat stuff.
Did you notice Yeah, shut up, Art. Did you notice my thumbnail?
Yep.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes.
that picture was sent to me by Barkley.
Oh, okay.
Barkley saw that and he sent it to me. So it's part of the
Hopefully that'll draw
the Grumpy's
some...
bail bond. Yeah.
Yeah. Way to clickbait the live
Yeah, I
stream.
know, right?
Yeah.
I thought that, he sent it to me. And I thought, man, that is perfect. So that's what I put it up there. I thought, I'm going to try it.
People are going to scan through the whole live stream trying to find that girl in it.
Yeah.
That's when
We
they don't
got
find her.
Bill,
Clickbait
Coast
at
to
its
Coast.
finest.
Hey, Bill, welcome. Yeah. Let's see.
What's up,
Women
Bill?
will eventually be working on the roads and other dangerous jobs just as soon as they're able to break through the glass ceiling. Until then, the quest for equality. Well, they're working on. It's not so much they're trying to break through the glass ceiling anymore. What they're doing now is they're turning all the guys into girls, and so they're equal.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least in California.
Yep.
It ain't going over real well here in Oklahoma. A bunch of redneck hillbillies.
Yeah.
Definitely not in Florida.
Yeah. Unless, of course, you're a drone or gaming person.
Oh, if they ever find my channel, I guarantee you they're going to want me shut down.
Because of Bertha?
Yeah, that's not supporting their cause.
No. Yeah, definitely
If
not.
anything, it's just making fun of and like I said, it's not making fun of those people and their lifestyle, but it's making fun of the absurdity, of when you see just the craziness of it.
I'm all about, everybody doing their own thing, and but they've just gone a little. It's gotten a little crazy, just gotten a little crazy. I mean, to each your own, but it's real simple. You do whatever the hell you want that makes you happy. Just don't expect me to jump up and down and say, oh boy, I can't wait to do it myself, because it ain't going to friggin' happen. But, like I said, to each their own. Just don't expect, I don't have to like it, that's my opinion. And everybody has a right to their own opinion, and I respect that. That's why I served in the military. So, so everybody has a right to make an ass of themselves as they want to. I do it all the time.
And I help.
And you help, yeah. Yeah. But you posted a disclaimer. Who posted it? Who posted a disclaimer? Anyways, so we've managed to. Have we offended anybody yet today? Have we tried? We've been trying.
Probably.
I don't know. Probably this last little discussion offended somebody. Apologize.
I don't get offended by anything.
I think you offended Tim the minute he came in, but
Yeah, well, Tim's
Yeah,
easy.
he's such a lightweight.
Yeah, Tim is. What can I say? I love picking on Tim. He's fun. Yeah. Hey, the channel's called The Grumpy Vlogger, but so I'm going to be grumpy. That's just, people can expect that from me. To each their own, of course, but coercing children to develop the notion that they're in the wrong body without parental consent is so far over the line. Yeah, I will agree with that. I saw a picture the other day of somebody. They've adopted 2 boys, and they're wearing dresses and pink tutus. It's like, okay,
Yep.
whatever. Why didn't you adopt girls?
Yeah. And dressing
Ben
like
Cartwright,
boys.
been a while. Welcome to the
Ben
show.
Cartwright.
No, I've been.
Boom, 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 boom.
At the same time, anything that happens when you're over 18, go right ahead, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Who just put that up there? Trevor. The grumpy flogger.
And if you're watching from my channel, you can leave a super chat.
Yeah.
And he'll share it with
Shameless
me.
promotion.
Oh yeah.
Very
Well,
well.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm sharing the
Wink,
good
wink, nod,
jokes
nod.
on
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're sharing the jokes. I don't know if they're good, but we'll find out later, But oh yeah. Oh, is that who it was? Cool Cat. Okay. But
Well, see, and I, like Mark said, I'm going to keep out of the argument seeing Kate is fully transgender, which I think is his girlfriend. Don't quote me on that, Mark. Don't get pissed off of me if I'm wrong. My thing is like I said, like Lloyd
it's
said, I'm all
fine.
about equal rights.
Yeah.
But when you push your cause to get to where you're going, you got to know when to stop, because if you keep pushing, then it creates more hate back towards you.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You get to where you wanted to
Yep.
be, everybody's accepting, and then stop. Because
Yeah.
if you, and that's the problem, is they don't stop, they keep pushing it.
Mhm.
I won't judge you if you don't judge me.
And that's
no,
for
and
any.
that's it.
I'm happy.
That goes for anything. Yeah.
If it makes that person happy, and they were not coerced into it,
Yeah.
then by all means.
And like
Yeah.
if Dominic wanted to start fighting for bald rights, that's fine. But the minute he tells me I got to shave my head, then we got a problem.
Well, I ain't shaving this. Yeah, I ain't shaving my head. Well, it's as I said. My wife and I don't go out and snog out in public. We like to keep that private and is where it should be.
No PDA.
Yeah, and I mean I'll hold her hand. All day long. That's not a problem. And I used to say it was legal, but it's not compulsory. Now they seem to want to make it compulsory. And like I said to each, as I've said before, I have a very blended family. I really do. My family is, we've got just about. Let's see, we've got Asians, we've got Native Americans, we've got Hispanic Americans, we've got Black Americans, we've got gays, we got lesbians. That's it. I mean, we've got a full plethora. Actually, most of them are Mendenhalls, so that's about as American as you can get. And we all, get along fine and have a great time when we're all together. It's just, but none of them expect me to, they know who I am, and they just like, sometimes they'll just say, silly old fart, and go on. And okay, I can deal with that, Sometimes they call me an asshole. I can deal with that too. But I never go out to offend anybody on purpose, nor do I expect people to do the same. My opinion is my opinion, and it's not that of any of the people here on the panel,
Right.
and or in the chat. I mean, and I respect everybody. But as long as it's not hurting anybody or they're not trying to expect me to do it, I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
As long as they're leaving my damn grandkids and great grandkids alone. Now somebody will get shot over that. That's just.
It is what it is.
That's it. That's the old fashioned way. That's the way you deal with it. Yeah, we're talking about Justin again, and his little cross dressing thing he does.
Well, what I'm saying is, with any movement, once you get to what you are fighting for, then stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when you got to learn.
Because
okay, we won our battle, and that's it. It needs to be.
Yeah,
over.
I think everybody pretty much accepts that you are who you are. It's the fact that convincing everybody else that they need to be that too, or that you're raising your children wrong because you don't believe it. I raise my I try not to offend you. Hey, Lloyd. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Tim. Yeah.
Well, he does call you Elvis. I don't really see that as a negative.
No, I don't either. And just because I knew Tim might be watching tonight, I actually went out and got me some good old fashioned Dapper Dan pomade to put on my hair tonight. So it's got the shine in it too, you know. Yeah, it's just. Actually, I was needing something different, and I
What's
saw
up, David?
some. I thought, I will go ahead and try it. So, anyways, new hair product, pomade, and it's not Dapper Dan. And if you don't know what Dapper Dan refers to, then you haven't watched any good movies lately. You know where it comes from, Art? Dapper Dan?
That goes back in the 30s, the 40s.
Yeah, it's from in the 30s, but there's a particular movie that used the George Clooney used Dapper Dan.
Oh, okay.
And oh brother, where art thou? And in the end, when the dam broke loose, there's all these cans of Dapper Dan floating around everywhere. Because that's what he used. Yeah, what games do you play, Justin? Grand Theft Auto, I know. Number 5 or 6,
Mainly
whatever's out
just
there now.
GTA 5, Fallout guys. I even have the old school Microsoft Pinball on my computer.
Oh, really? Really?
Tomb Raider. I don't really post a lot of those videos though. What other games I got on my computer? Got Sniper Elite 4, the Hunter Call of the Wild, which is
What
like a
about
hunting game.
Doom?
No, I don't have Doom, but they do have plenty of emulators out there for you can download.
Yeah.
That's why I got started on it.
Yeah, I played Doom a long time ago. And then we got into World of Warcraft, and we were in that we played that for a long time.
Right.
And then it got to a point where what was really bad, we worked our butts off to get up to 60 level. And then they started just giving it to everybody, instantly. It's like, it just pissed me off. We spent a year building up to that, or 2 years building up to that. And then all of a sudden, bam, they just start giving it to everybody. Like, really? And because they sold the company, they made their millions off of it. And that was, it just became just another cheap game. It used to be, a lot of fun, but then it got to where it was just, and
never
Judy
played that.
it.
Was that a kind of a pay-to-play game though? Did you have to buy stuff to kind of?
Yeah. You had to pay $14.99 a month. Yeah,
Okay.
$15 a month to play that damn game. Yeah.
Right.
Also, it was on a PC, not a console. I think it's on a console now. I think you can get it through the whatever it is, the Microsoft store or whatever.
Probably Steam and Epic.
Steam, yeah, Steam,
Steam probably has it.
Yeah. That's where my flight simulator came from. Cause I got the new flight simulators, and I got to admit, of course, it probably take me 4 days to do all the updates on because I haven't fired it up in a while.
You want to talk about a game that takes up a lot of space? Flight Simulator, Jesus.
Oh yeah. That's why I have the system. The system I have was I bought and had it, put everything into it I wanted so I could play with the new flight simulator on it, and then I've got it on a. Actually, no, I put in an M2, 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte M2 card, just to carry the game, just so it was and it makes a difference what you have, but yeah, it's
Yes, I have, Mr. JRC.
Oh, PUBG,
Yeah,
that's a good one. Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. We we played, back before, Medal of Honor and then Call of Duty, and we hosted. I had a second computer set up here, and we hosted a server in our house because somebody would fire up the game, and it's before they started coming with these cloud servers, so. We had a computer that's set over here in the corner, and matter of fact, I was just sitting here. I just found this picture the other day. It's kind of wrinkled up here. Let me put myself on full screen. But this was Judy and I sitting in this office here. You can see,
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem with playing with her is if I got to be too much of a smart ass, she'd reach around and smack the shit out of me right on the back of the head. Every time. It's like, God. So, Yeah, and then the guys would start telling, "Oh, boy's being mean. Reach around there and smack him." I was like, "Whap! God damn!" Because you in that picture, as I said, you could see right where she's sitting and where that's my back to her. She could reach around there. Yeah, she played. She was a damn good sniper at both Call of Duty and Medal of Honor, and she'd sit there for hours there, just wait for somebody to come by. And it was always fun because this was back when we were just got DSL was starting, and the beginning of high speed internet. We actually started playing it on dial up first, and we had a separate phone line installed. I had a separate computer to host it, and we didn't go anywhere for fear that I actually taught my friend how to come back and restart it so that he could restart it and get it started and running again so everybody could play on our server, and so yeah, but she would sit there and she could hide better than anybody, and well, Grant and I, that's how we got started on Flight Simulator, and then with Grant and another friend Lee, we switched over to Medal of Honor. Of course, that was back in the days you could download those games from certain places, and
Ooh, yeah.
they didn't. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
A good
That was
place,
back in the good.
Lloyd, to get cheap games is go to g2a.com.
Okay.
You usually can get them about 30-40% cheaper than what Steam and them are selling them for.
Yeah. I haven't. I've got I've still got a few games that I have a Steam account. Like I said, that's how I got my son bought me for my birthday or Father's Day or whatever it was. Bought me the deluxe model of the Flight Simulator. But good God, that took 4 days to download.
Oh, man.
Anyways, it looks like we've gone over the hour again. So if you guys want to see it, if you want to see a real drone channel, yeah, a real drone channel. Shut up, Art. Go check out Drone Nation. I'm sure they will.
Drone Nation.
They will take care of all your droning needs and answer all of your droning questions. And they probably have the newest gossip on the, what is it? Is it the Air 3? Air 3.
Yeah.
And the Action 4.
And the Action 4. I was actually looking at getting an action one of the DJI action cameras, and I haven't decided which one I want. I kind of like the Action 2 that has the...
Yeah, I've got the Action 2.
Is that the one that has the two pieces? Yeah. I don't know. So, anyways, Judy is looking over, so she's fixing to. She's probably going to get up, and her show has probably gone off, so she's ready to yell at me too. So, I think, guys, we've gone over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go do their thing, and I'm going to call it a night. So, thanks everybody for putting up with my silliness and my bullshit.
Bye-bye.
Hope I didn't offend anybody too much. Just remember, I like everybody. I just like to drive. And bye for now, folks.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everyone.